In this video, we're going to talk about what you need to do in order to get your open stance forehand and backhand to work much more consistently. So what we see in most players when they're trying to use open stance is that they feel uncomfortable on their right leg, specifically if they're right-handed and they're hitting a forehand, or on their left leg when they're hitting a backhand as a right-handed player. Now, what I mean by that is this. If you're trying to set up for an open stance forehand, a lot of players tend to get too close to the ball and actually rotate and pull over towards the left foot. If you're hitting like that, your weight transfer does the exact opposite of what it should do. You cannot rotate your upper body towards the left foot like this. Instead, if we're trying to use an open stance, we also want that weight transfer to go into the ball, just like you would try to do it with a closed stance. So how do we do that? When we set up for our open stance forehand, we cannot put all our weight on the right foot right away, but we instead keep some of our weight on our left foot. And now as we hit, we push away from our left foot, just like we usually instinctively push away from our right foot. So try to make sure that every single time you hit an open stance forehand, you keep quite some weight on your left foot to begin with, and as you swing, you push over to the right. Now the whole thing, if it's wrong, would look something like this, and if it's correct, would look something like this. Now, if we're looking at the backhand, it's obviously the same exact thing, right? Obviously not too many players use an open stance on the backhand, but some big name players do. Nadal from time to time, especially when they're on the stretch. Djokovic as well from time to time. So whenever we're deciding to hit that open stance backhand, the same principle is at work here. We're not trying to do this. As soon as we push away from our left foot to our right foot, our weight transfers back to the middle, away from the ball. We lose a lot of power and a lot of control. So instead, we got to set up to push over to our left foot as we swing.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.